Hi, this is Elizabeth Pampalone with Absolute Marketing. Today we're going to talk about recession-proofing your business. And this could actually mean that an election's coming up, or maybe the economy is just doing really poorly, or it could even mean that there are other factors that are affecting things like inflation or other pieces of the economy that are kind of coming down around our ears, and so to speak. So what I've actually found is that during the 2007 recession, 2008, I actually started my business then. And a lot of people start businesses during recessions, and they actually do that because they want to make additional money for their family. But what I've found is that it's not really necessary to look at the economy and say, oh, that's why my business is doing poorly, or that's why my business failed. There's actually a lot of stuff that we miss as entrepreneurs that we can get overwhelmed and overlook when we're actually running a business. And this is what I think contributes to most failures. It has contributed to a lot of the failures I have had in my career. And I want to really encourage you that it doesn't really matter what's going on around us in that way. The economy can have some effect, but typically entrepreneurs are innovators and they are able to adjust and adapt. And I think that a lot of times, like I said, we just get overwhelmed and then we overlook things that we could be doing to actually boost our business and essentially save our business from whatever fate we're seeing happen around us to other businesses. Also, things like coronavirus and things like that, all the shutdowns and the restrictions, those things can have a huge impact. However, a lot of these businesses, if you noticed during coronavirus, a lot of restaurants obviously weren't open and they were shut down by their states. But they were innovative. And they said, well, we can't have our bar open, but we can sell alcohol through the drive-thru. And they did that. And some governors cracked down on that and said, no, you can't, only between these hours, and there were more restrictions. But they were innovative enough to say, let's try something else. And I think you'll see that with a lot of entrepreneurs. So I want to encourage you to look at your own business. And even if you're having a rough time, even if you're just getting into a situation where, you're not having as many sales, or you're seeing that your people are not coming to you, your leads are not coming to you as quickly, and you want to look at that and just say, okay, what else can I do? What is another avenue that I can look at in my business? And remember, you have to still follow up. You have to still, use your marketing to market yourself. You don't want to just let that go to the wayside when you get really busy and then forget to market yourself, so that when the slow times come, then you're actually sitting there with nothing to do because your marketing wasn't working for you. So there's a lot of things like that as long as you stay consistent, as long as you continue to innovate, which is huge here, continue to innovate. Things like the economy, coronavirus, and even the elections that happen occasionally here and then, now and then, those will not affect your business as much as if you were really looking at them and going, oh, that's why my business isn't doing well, or oh, that's why the economy is doing bad, that's why my business is tanking. So don't rely on those things as excuses, but look for ways to innovate in your own business. Remember to follow up with people that you even just barely contacted or barely contacted you. And remember that you have a way to innovate. And there's always something else you can do. There's always something else you can try, even when it looks like there's nothing that can be done. Have a think on it, sleep on it, give yourself some time to come up with that great idea. And I just bet that you will, because guess what? For me, even when things looked really, really bleak, I always came up with an idea. It took a couple days, maybe even a couple weeks, a lot of conversations, a lot of talking it through, but don't give up on yourself and your own innovation. Talk to you next time.